Hello again, my lovely students. I'm Ms. Mariam Emad, a mathematics teacher, and today we will complete exponents and radicals. So in the set test, you'll find surds. What are the surds? The surds are the square root. So I can say square root or surds. It's the same. So how I solve it? By simplify it. How I simplify it, find the factors of the numbers, the prime factors, so factorize. For example, so root 48. So 48, you can factorize 48. So do you remember? 48 divided by 2, it will be 24, and divided by 2, it will be 12, and divided by 2, it would be 6, and divided by 2, it would be 3, and 3 divided by 3 equals 1. So, I can write 48 as 2 multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 2, finally multiply 3. So, I make a square root, a big square root inside it, 2 multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 3. Okay, so you find 2 repeated 2 times. So it's like 2 to the power 2, and the power 2 removed with the square root, so it will be 2. And these 2 to the power 2 also, the power 2 were removed with the square root, so it will be another 2. And the 3, it's square root 3, as it is. So the answer is 2 multiply 2 multiply root 3. What about 2 multiply 2? It's 4, so it's 4 root 3. So we have another way. Root 48, so maybe it's 4 multiply 4 multiply 3. 4 repeated 2 times, so take only 1 4, so it's 1 4, and root 3, so it's the same answer for root 3. Okay, so let's take another example, which is 72. So let's factorize 72. 72 divided by 2, so it would be 36. And divided by 2, it would be 18. And divided by 2, it would be 9. And divided by 3, it would be 3. And divided by 3, it would be 1. So I can write root 72 as root 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. So 2 repeated 2 times, so it's 2 to the power 2, take only 1. 3 it's repeated 2 times, so 3 to the power 2. So the power 2 will remove the square root to be 3. And root 2, so it's 2 multiply 3 multiply root 2. So 2 multiply 3, it's 6. And root 2, so it's 6 root 2. So root 72 is 6 root 2. So can you go backward? So if you have 6 root 2, I want to put it in just one square root. So what do you think? I think 6 are repeated 2 times inside the square root. That means I take only 1/6 of it. So if you think, you will think that how I put this in root, so it's in the form of, I can put 6 in the form of square root 6 multiply 6. Okay, and root 2. And 6 multiply 6, 36. And 36 multiply 2 equals 72, so it's root 72. Okay, let's take another example. So here, so cubic root 16. So now you have to find the number repeated 3 times, so to the power 3, because power 3 were removed with the cubic root, the cube removed with the cubic root. So when you find the number repeated 3 times, take only one of it. So what about 16? So let's factorize 16. 16 divided by 2, it would be 8, and divided by 2, it would be 4, and divided by 2, it would be 2, and divided by 2, it will be 1. So, how can I write 16? It's a cubic root 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. to repeat it 3 times, so take only one of it, so take only 2. And then I have cubic root 2. Okay, so back again, easy. So the original form of 2 is cubic root 2, 2, 2. So this is the original form of it. And because it's 2, it's a cubic root 2 to the power 3. So the power 3 moved with the cubic root, so it's 2. Okay, multiply by 2, it would be 16. Okay, so let's solve this one. I have this example. Which of the following is equivalent to x to the power 2 all to the power 3 over 4 at the beginning? So you have to multiply the powers. So it's x to the power 2 times 3 equals 6 over 4. By simplifying, it will be 3 over 2. So it's x to the power 3 over 2. Okay. So what is the meaning of to the power 3 over 2? Yes, good job. So it's x to the power 3, so it's a cube, x a cube. All to the power half, and the power half means a square root. So it's a square root x to the power 3. Okay, so what is the meaning x to the power 3? So that's mean it's x and x and x. So square root means the number repeated 2 times. So if you find the number repeated 2 times, take only one of it. So I have x and x. So square root x to the power 2 equals x. So it's x. And there is x inside the square root. So the answer is x. Square root x. This is the first way to solve this question. So we have another way? Yes, we have another way. So you have to pack them. So what is the root x? So the root x is x to the power half. So root x is x to the power half. Is this x to the power 3 over 2? No, so it's not right answer. What about x root x? So at the beginning, x to the power 1. And what about root x, x to the power half? So keep the base and add the powers. So keep the base and add 1 plus half. So 3 over 2. Yeah, this is the right answer. Another one. So it's cubic root x to the power 2. So it's x to the power 2 all to the power 1 over 3. So it's x to the power 2 over 3, not 3 over 2. So it's wrong. Another one, the last one, the last choice. The fourth root of x. What is the meaning of the fourth root? It's x to the power quarter. So it's also wrong answer. So the right answer is also P. So I preferred the first way. So we finished the first concept. Thank you so much for watching. So next video will be solving. We will solve on the first concept. So please study well and follow me, subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.